Hello, hello. Testing, testing. What's up? Are we too loud? Are we too quiet? That's a question we may never know. The game volume seems a little loud. It's cool sounding, but let me put an ear out. We sound perfect. James Cameron just sent me a text and said, better than mine. Welcome to the Hangouts for Master Spy. We had to get into the aesthetics that I've been seeing from this game, so we went,
Yep.
I think this is what the game developer's room looked like when he made this game. Possibly. You know the game developer, right?
I do. I don't know.
Was
It's a big mystery.
Was it this color?
I can neither confirm nor deny, as I am, under oath. Sworn to
You were
secrecy.
sworn in. Judge it all with the gavel. Hear thee, hear thee. Well, it could have been in a PP yellow. It could have been in awesome purple. But regardless, we're going to play his game tonight. So thank you for joining. We're doing Master Spy, the indie darling. Is that kind of... People throw that term around a lot, darling. So we're going to play the indie darling Master Spy tonight. I'm joined by... And I put this in a tweet, and it's hard because I've always put goofy stuff in our tweets, like, we are the best at this freaking game and we end up sucking. But I'm not joking. The world record speedrunner of this game is sitting beside me. I'm honored, Devin Chaney.
Hello.
So I'm excited to actually have someone. I have played the 20 games. I'm good at those. Everything else we kind of fumble through, and I'm like, how do I do this? And we have people on that just have no clue what they're doing. So welcome to an actually expert level hangout. I'd say the first. You did Smash though. We didn't we play?
We played Melee.
Melee or whatever. So this is our second expert level.
Those are the only two games I'm good at.
Yeah,
those are the only two games
we've exhausted your expertise. And this is the second one. So Master Spy, here we go. So I never played this game before. You said operative before we started.
Operative,
Is a good run.
That's what we should do. So operative used to be novice when he first came out with the game. Operative was like, here's like regular gameplay, regular. But then the biggest complaint you'll see, like if you look at reviews of this game, people say, "Oh, it's too hard."
It's too hard.
And then you look at their gameplay time, and it's like they played a half hour.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, it's too hard." So he listened to the people.
So novice is easy now.
Now, yeah. So
That's
he made
an
an easy mode and kind of rearrange them a little bit. So novice is the easy mode. Operative is like the regular, as designed gameplay.
Okay. So we're gonna go operative. We're going vanilla, just like World of Warcraft. And I'll play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna let you jump in.
You want me to jump in?
I will definitely let you jump in so we can see some
All
stuff.
right.
But I want to check this out because you wanted to see. This is from fresh eyes.
Yeah.
Infiltrate Gel Electro Tower. Okay. Okay, I can turn.
So those are all your control. You alt, and then if you jump a second time in the air, you have to do it. There's a double jump.
Yeah.
So you get that little spin.
Okay, cool.
You can move, and then you can cloak. So you turn invisible.
And I can't attack.
Nope. There is no violence in this game.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to get that. I want to get that like little milk carton down here.
Yep,
Okay.
it's a card, so you saw the door turn from red to green.
Oh, so I have to get that.
So that's how you get through the levels. You progress by unlocking.
Okay, this is too hard. They were right.
And so when you cloak, you're invisible to the guards, but you move a lot slower.
Oh, okay. I learned that as it was falling down on the head.
See, I'm trying to let the game teach you the mechanics rather than me give it all away.
Oh my gosh, I got caught again. Okay. gotta remember.
There you go.
Float. Boom. I might be the next speedrunner on this. Okay, maybe not.
There you go.
Now, do I run out of invisibility?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is just that's kind of your main tool. And so I won't let you fall into this one. If you uncloak while you go.
Oh, okay.
I tried to. So those guys they're still watching, even if they're you can see them. They got like coffee or cigarettes and
yeah.
If you walk by them, they'll catch you.
They will catch you. Gotta be close there, boys.
There you go.
Okay, I'm done. What the heck? Oh, that security camera.
Yep.
Ah!
So, it's teaching you the mechanics a little bit by bit.
Okay, I gotta get this freaking... Oh, shoot. Okay, now I'm expert level. I'll do this one first try.
And then, I don't know if you see him. There's the guard dog. The guard dog.
Don't know if you see him or not.
Even if you're invisible, the guard dogs will sniff you out and they'll come after you.
Okay, you just gotta jump over them, I guess.
And then don't forget.
Okay.
And you, if the dog sees you, he won't catch you. It's if he actually catches up to you.
Yeah.
So you don't have to stay invisible the whole time.
Oh, okay.
You can
just don't get caught by the pooch.
Okay. Those guys, if they see you, you're in trouble.
Nice. For some reason, I thought there was going to be attacking in this game, but no attacking.
Nope. You have learned all of the mechanics, essentially. All of your tools, maybe I should say.
Oh, shoot.
There's other mechanics we'll get into, but all of your tools you have right from the get-go.
Oh, shoot. I've gotta get good at getting this dog. Okay. Speed running. Alright, that was a half-frame glitch right there. Okay. Okay, I gotta get this card from this pooch. Ah, crap! You can jump through the floor right there. Okay.
Yep. So you can kind of tell, that floor is, a little bit thinner.
Shoot.
So you can't fall through any floor, but you can jump from under the thinner floors, and that's one of them. So.
Did you say you can jump down?
You can't jump down through them, but you can jump from underneath them.
Oh my gosh. How am I ever gonna get... Oh gosh. How am I gonna... Because that security camera's scaring me.
And so when the camera's not on you, you can uncloak. So...
Oh gosh.
So if you... While the camera looks away, you can uncloak and you'll be safe until he turns back around.
Oh gosh, how am I gonna get past this one? Okay, we gotta think with our brains. Jump over here, jump over here, jump over here, and then just jump, just easily just
So
jump.
what you would probably want to do is once the camera's looking the other direction, uncloak, run down there real fast, and then jump back up.
Ah, crap, I'm trying to get to the other side cloaked. Ah, crap. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I'm dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
yeah. You had it.
But I'm gonna have to cloak really quick jumping up too.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. This game's getting tricky. I'm about to give it a bad review on Steam.
You're gonna return it.
I'm gonna return it. Can't catch me, dog. Oh my gosh.
So this is how I think we should play the game. I think you should play the majority of it.
Okay.
But if you get stuck, you can call me in and I'll...
Well, luckily I'm definitely not stuck.
Yeah.
Luckily
Definitely.
for you.
Easily. Definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna let this... Crap. Okay. I'm gonna wait right here, and then when it first turns away, I'm gonna jump down.
There you go. That's a good plan.
Ah! I jumped too high.
And don't forget about your double jump too.
Oh yeah.
You can use that to
get killed.
Yep. Because if you don't want to jump as high, you can do the...
Ah!
So I guess calling it... Because we always call it a double jump, because that's just like the easiest term.
But it's
less... It's not... Because you're not getting a second aerial jump. It's
you're staying in the same spot.
It's a flip jump.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So you are staying airborne longer.
You ran on a soundtrack.
I was gonna say it comes back here.
Crap! I'm gonna have to do it from this side. I've learned that.
This is how we do it in speed runs. Is he?
Ah!
So in speed running, what we do is wait on this ledge. Is the second the camera starts to turn, uncloak, run down, grab it, and then cloak as you jump through the floor.
Okay. I that's what I've been trying to do.
You don't even need to let the dog pass you.
Oh, okay.
Because once you land on the ground, he'll turn around and chase you.
Okay.
So if you just immediately start running towards it and then jump and cloak again. Yep. Just like that.
I gotta cloak.
And then you just cloak again on your way back up.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Alright, I'm part of the speedrunning community already.
Yep. Yeah, so this one's tricky because you have eyes on you at multiple levels.
Oh my gosh.
And there's a dog on the floor.
I almost had it. That was some speedrunning level stuff. Oh gosh. Oh, I had it. What is that? This is something the speedrunners haven't even thought of right here.
Probably. Actually, no. No, definitely haven't.
That, definitely right there. You haven't thought of. Crap, I can get this.
There you go. And then...
Oh shoot. Oh. Yeah, they're gonna see that. Okay.
You got a method now.
Method to this madness. Okay, I gotta... Ah! Okay. I should probably go on the other side. Oh! Too late for that! Too late for that! Okay.
Oh yeah, because you'll be a little closer to the door. But also closer to the guard.
Ah! I think I should jump in between them when they're not looking and run. It's probably a speedrunning secret.
It is a speedrunning secret. So, we normally go from the right side because that's longer that, like, you have more time. Even though the door is technically farther away, you have more time to stay cloaked from the guard.
Ah!
And
can you stay cloaked up there? And get
I think
to
so.
it?
I think you can stay cloaked up there. Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Okay.
Ooh.
Caught the edge of him. Bad review on Steam coming. Gosh, I'm just missing it. Frick. I also think my game is lagging for some reason.
Oh no. Hey, there you go. Alright, so this one, you got 3 guards on top, and then you got 1 in the middle, and then there's the 3 dogs.
I've got to get up there.
But
or can I jump from the bottom?
You have to go from the bottom because you can't go through the floor.
Oh, you can go through the floor up there. Okay. Gosh almighty.
Oh, there you go. Yep. And don't forget, yeah, you can uncloak in front of the dogs.
Oh gosh almighty. Okay, I got this one. Ah! I think my game is lagging because I can't... It doesn't feel right. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
Whoa!
That was another speedrunning trick right there.
Alright, this is the last level of this chapter.
Okay.
So, you have 2 options here. You've chosen, alright, you can either go up top,
Yeah.
or you can go down below.
You know what they say, the top is the best.
And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you may not be able to take the top. I don't remember. I always do the bottom. I think it's possible to do the top, but it's significantly harder.
Okay. Ah! Okay, I think I know what to do. I get the picture. I get the picture. Oh, we can run through the freaking walls.
He can't. I think he just got you as you were transitioning to the next room.
Ah, I didn't hit my freaking cloak button. Ah, it's hard to remember buttons. Okay. Ah, I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna let him get all the way over there. Okay, we are safe.
There you go.
No one's seeing me.
Go ahead, jump in. Oh my gosh. You can uncloak it too. If you want. I'm here for the interview.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you don't want to skip this.
Who's there? You can stop with the alarm now.
Master Spy. Let's just get down to business.
Love this art.
Tape reel of blueprints of our top secret. World War III, it's very relevant video.
Yeah,
as well.
it is relevant.
That's not even the worst case scenario.
I love that. That's not even the worst case.
$10,000 if you get me the reel.
World War III is not the worst case scenario.
For $10,000, for no less than $50,000.
$10,000 to stop something worse than World War III.
Yep. Get me the reel and you'll get 100. My daughter Lily will fill you in on the details on your flight out.
Nice.
Mission 1.
Sneakiness. F. Okay, well.
You're,
And that's not even the worst. That's not even the worst thing that could happen.
Speed was 13 minutes, 32 seconds. Most speedrunners do mission.
Can we do... Here's what I want to do. I want to quit and go back and you go through what we just said.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Okay, after this little cutscene. I see you, Master Spy. Do you see me? Now, did your friend do all the art and stuff as well?
It's a 2-man team.
Okay.
Chris, who I used to work with, is the developer and the programmer.
Okay.
For everything, and then he hired, or not hired, but he got connected with a guy, and they're friends now, and they're the kind of the 2-man team of Turbo Gun. They're the company that made this.
And this is the only game they made so far?
This is the only released game that's been made so far, yeah.
Have they announced anything else?
No, Chris has done a few other prototypes for some things. One that was really cool, it was a physics-based, like, 2D fighter.
Oh, yeah?
And so, like, it was kind of like QWOP, but like a arcade fighting game.
Okay.
So, like, if you pushed, like, A, then the arm would swing.
Oh, okay.
And it was very goofy and fun, but he kind of put that one to the side for a little bit. So, this is mission 2. Do you want to go back out and have me?
Yeah, let me. I don't know how I can do that.
There is a start. I don't know what button it's mapped to on your controller.
Not mine.
Would it be the X or the?
I'm pressing. There we go. What did I do to do that?
Is it the click on something?
Yeah, it's right analog stick.
That's funny.
Of course.
Yeah, so...
Okay, we'll quit the title.
Yeah. So here's the other thing about this, is I always play on keyboard. I have never played on a controller before.
Oh, okay.
So I'm willing to try it on controller.
Should you have the keyboard? Do you want to do it? Because keyboards are here.
Yeah, I think I could...
Or no, actually it's up there.
Because it's for the other computer.
Yeah, it's on the other computer.
I'll try it with the controller.
Yeah.
I think I can still get it.
Okay.
So, what we'll do then... I want to look at... because the D-pad's not working either. Okay.
Yeah, can you make the D-pad work? I couldn't... it just only does the...
Well, because when this was made, it works with 360 controllers.
Oh, okay.
So, probably the easiest way...
Wow, I'm really gonna I put everything against you.
That's alright. We'll overwrite, and I'll just start the game from scratch. Alright. Was B cloak?
Yeah, B.
I tried using analog stick. Hang on, I wanna... Oh, let's restart. Oh my gosh, I keep trying to do the stinking
And
analog
don't you see,
stick.
isn't it lagging out or doing something weird? I don't know if this... Because that probably doesn't feel right. Or is it fine?
It feels okay. Well, it's just weird playing on a controller anyways.
Oh, okay.
Nope, gotta restart. There's also a quick button to restart the level, but I don't know what it is on a controller. Yeah, there is a little bit of lag.
Yeah, this is not the game, people. This is my freaking wife's laptop that we're playing on. She forgot to get the 1080 when it came out. Didn't make it that far. What's the newest card that's out right now?
The newest?
Yeah.
Probably 1080 Super.
1080 Super. Okay.
It's either Super or TI Super. I don't remember what they call it, but.
I don't know how I can make the game perform any better. It's literally 16-bit.
I'm not gonna make it with this lag.
I've thrown a lag at you, control. I've destroyed the world speedrunner.
Well, I could have done that last level a few seconds quicker, but that's okay. This is gonna be funny. There's actually a few strats. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them or not.
Because it lags?
Because I need to be able to jump really fast.
Okay, he did that in the time it took me to do that first level.
So, yeah. So, if I had been doing this on a keyboard, that time instead of 1:45,
yeah,
probably would have been like 1:09.
Oh, wow.
Something like that. So,
what is your the speedrunning world record for the first level? So you have the whole game.
I have the whole game.
Do you have each level too?
There are like you can separate it out that way.
Yeah.
I haven't gone through and timed individual levels. My record speed for the entire game is 15 minutes 21 seconds. That's for the mode we're playing in right now. Operative, and then any percent, which means not 100%. You can.
Forgot to tell our boys we were streaming.
Oh, gotta get them boys. Gotta get them boys in there.
Okay. Okay, for red lasers, you just gotta watch out for them.
There you go.
Easy.
So that's the first time you've collected one of those. That's a checkpoint.
Okay.
And there is a bug in this level.
Yeah.
But you actually didn't encounter it, so it's fine.
Awesome.
If you die after you get the checkpoint, sometimes you
oh my gosh.
You'll have to go back a screen and collect the key card.
Oh gosh. I can get right here somehow.
There you go.
Okay. Got the file. Checkpoint thing.
You got the checkpoint, and now there's 2 key cards instead of 1 to get through the door.
Luckily, I'm the best. Luckily, I'm the best player.
See, and you don't have to be cloaked right now, because
oh yeah, cause I'm not.
There's only the 1 guard on that ground floor.
Oh! I know what I'm gonna do for this. Can I go out of the screen once I have the...
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go back.
That was gonna be my trick. Why don't you do that?
There you go. You're a freaking natural.
Okay. Ah! I didn't know I went to the ends. I didn't know I went to the ends. I didn't know it sliced me in half. Ah! The old rigamaroo. Ah! The old slice me in half with a laser. I should have known. Okay. I'm gonna wait a second. Ah! The old red laser trick.
And here's something else that might be helpful to you as well. Is the guard is doing the same set back and forth.
Yeah.
If he has his back face turned to you, then he can't see you, so you don't have to have your cloak up.
I've got to worry about a lot though.
This is true.
Ah! The old turn around at the last second trick. I'm gonna like try to see if quitting Chrome on that laptop would help us here.
Okay, yeah.
You can go ahead and do this one.
Alright.
I can do it, but I don't know.
Oop. Eh. Man, it is so like very weird playing this on a controller.
Did I freak something up?
Nope. No, I paused it.
Okay. Okay, now we should be running at full speed. Now I don't know if it'll help or not. I just quit Safari. It's the only thing that's running.
Alright, here.
Okay.
So this one, you just gotta go to the next screen. And if you saw there was a... Yep.
Gotta get this key card. Easy. Oh, wow. I like this music.
Yeah, this music is rad.
Frick.
So, yeah, while you're going through this, I'll talk about it for a second.
Yeah.
So, the guy... I know the developer because I worked with him out in Illinois. When he was in school, he was in school with a guy, his name's Andre, I don't remember his last name, but, he was a music producer, and he goes by RAC. If you haven't heard of him, he produces a lot of music, and he also does remixes, and he's now a Grammy Award-winning producer.
Wow.
And he and RAC made this soundtrack and I believe the sound effects as well.
Yeah, the soundtrack is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it's very, very fun.
Well, that's cool. You found a good group of guys to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, don't like the look of this.
So, if you can't tell the guy on the floor right in front of you, he can't move while the lasers are going down, so they're motion sensors.
Oh my gosh.
So, as long as you stand still while you're under one of those sensors.
Oh, okay. That was the trick.
Yeah, then you're golden. It's funny because, he put the bad guy down right there and he stops every time the lasers go down. Yeah. And it took me like a day or two. I was like, Chris, man, what am I doing wrong? I can't run fast enough to get through those lasers. And he's like, you're not paying attention, man. And then right there, because they're
Did you learn on your own or did he have to tell you?
I think I did figure it out eventually. But it took me way too long.
When you threw the controller and noticed you weren't getting caught anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, he gets all weird. He doesn't act like a normal.
He goes back and forth in between the motion sensors.
Oh, there's a freaking thing up there. Where's the door at? Oh, we gotta go down.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go back. The old go back trick. Oh gosh.
And remember too, you don't have to cloak in front of the dog either.
I just always want to cloak.
You gotta be safe all the time.
I'm the safest boy in this whole game. I'm the safest boy. Oh shoot, I was almost the deadest boy. Hey, we can't move, boy. We're not allowed. So how long did it take for him to play or make this game?
You know what? I actually don't know. Because I hadn't met him until the game was already out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe should have thought about maybe asking him that.
Go on Wikipedia; it's all on there.
I want to say it was about a year that he spent making this.
Okay.
Which it's a relatively it's a short game, but you also think he made this while he was working full time.
Yeah.
And he has 3 kids, one of which was born either the same year or really close
to this coming out.
This coming out. Yeah.
Wow. That's really cool that he did that, though. Because I feel like a lot of people start projects, not just even video games, and never finish them. So to finish a game and you've got 3 kids, hats off to that guy.
Yeah.
What's his name? Kevin?
Chris. Very.
I'm really good at messing up people's names we shouldn't. We had a developer reach out to us and say, "Hey, can you check out our game?" We did a hangout for it.
Oh yeah, I remember
and,
that.
And we kept screwing up the name. I can't even tell you the name still. And I felt really bad about doing that because they were in the chat and we kept calling it the wrong name. But they were laughing about it in the comments at us. So they were good sports. But we are dumb. I just gotta wait for the freaking light, dude.
Well, and once the so the trick is knowing when to be uncloaked while the camera's not looking at you.
I get the picture. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh, there's a security camera over there. There ain't no winning. What's up, Jacob?
Jacob, it's spooky, all right. It's a spooky game.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that.
You can go next.
Here's when I go.
Then you just go.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Okay. Now this is where the game gets easy.
And so there's two there's 2 key cards you gotta get. One on each side of the door down there. Ah!
I feel like I have to jump up in front of that guard. That's where I gotta go.
If you're
kind of hard to see you boys. Yeah, and the camera does not like the purple. I'll try to make it a little brighter, so you can get a good gander at us.
Ooh.
How's that looking?
That should be a little better.
Okay, we're a little better there. We're in the dark. Nice, better. Ah, I'm an idiot. I gotta remember all the tricks of the trade.
Oh! You had to. That was the exact right idea.
You have to go on the card. Okay.
Oh yeah, that works too.
New speedrunning trick discovered. Do you ever watch, I forget the names of the videos, the guy, is it Summoning Salt? Does that ring a bell? He does like 30-minute or longer videos that go and chronicle a world record speedrun of how they get to that game.
I have seen videos like that. I don't know if it's the same guy you're talking about.
I think it's Summoning Salt. Shouts out Summoning Salt. It's probably like some chef on YouTube. I think that's right. And they're really good to watch. Like, I love watching them, and I have no, look that up.
Yeah.
Right now, but, he does these almost like mini documentaries. He just gets footage from Twitch and all this other stuff of okay, in 2004, this guy had this speedrun, and then we discovered this guy actually learned this new trick, and it's awesome.
Yeah, Summoning Salt, that's correct.
Awesome. I got one thing right. I can't get the guys that made this game right, or the people that gave us a game key code. All right, but
something that is for anyone who's interested in speedrunning, you definitely need to check out Games Done Quick.
Oh yeah.
They actually just last week had awesome Games Done Quick, which is their winter speedrunning event where they raise money for a charity.
I usually tune in when I didn't see anything on Twitter lately.
Yeah, and it's a 24-hour for a straight week. They've got
I love watching those and
they're
seeing
so much fun, and especially when it's games you're not familiar with, or you're not familiar with the speed runs.
Yeah.
And it's a game you really care about, or just that that you like, and to watch someone play it to such like the first time I played this Master Spy, it took me like 6 or 7 or 8 hours to beat it.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I've gotten it down to, as a community, we've gotten the time down to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And
so were you back and forth tit for tat like with somebody for a little while? Or?
Yes, we were. So there's a guy named Obi Doby.
Obi Doby, shouts out. Shouts out Obi Doby.
Obi Doby 1.
Obi Doby 1 Kenobi.
That's the name of that's his whole thing is Obi Doby 1.
Obi Doby 1 Kenobi.
I just call him Obi Doby. He's a good friend. So kind of it was him.
Sounds like a friend of me if he's trying to take your spot.
Him and another guy. He goes by C Average.
Oh, then you can beat him easy.
The two of them decided they wanted to learn a speedrunning game.
Yeah. And
we all knew about this game from our friend.
I know what I gotta do. I gotta go over there and do the same thing.
Yeah, you gotta get the other one. And so they kind of actually started speedrunning it before I did. Then me and Obi Doby, for quite a while, went back and forth. And I still think if he wanted to, he could beat my time.
But he's on to he's battling forces in the galaxy right now.
Yeah. And we, so the community has gotten kind of quiet around Master Spy here lately, but for a while we were all so active, playing it all the time, sharing each other's strategies that we found, all that kind of stuff. Me and him went back and forth, and actually he got to run this game at Awesome Games Done Quick.
Oh, really?
2 years ago.
That's awesome.
So, I think that sounds right. And C Average was there. They actually go just about every year as volunteers.
That's cool.
And they do
Have you ever thought about going and trying this there?
I want to.
I think that'd be scary because there's 8 billion people behind you.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it.
Well, and it's even more so the people that are on Twitch watching live.
Yeah. So not all of them are on Twitch. There's only.
They're all
okay,
streaming.
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a crowd. There's a in-person crowd too.
Yeah, double scary.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
There you
now
go.
I gotta get up. Wait, where's the door?
So
Oh no, I gotta go down.
The door's right at the bottom of the middle. So yeah, you're gonna want to uncloak real fast once you get off that platform.
Got it.
There you go.
All right, Obi Doby, I'm coming for you. And what's your Twitch name? Shout64 on there?
Mine is actually, I changed it to Devin Chaney.
Oh, okay.
I've
going official.
I've tried to make that
Obi Doby's going by his
consistent.
real name too.
Yeah. I haven't done much of it yet, but I want to start streaming some of my music that I make.
Oh, okay.
And so I wanted to kind of make that consistent. So. Yeah, Devin Chaney, that's all my socials, including Twitch.
Where's the door?
So this is one, you gotta get the key card, and then you have to advance through the level on the right, yep.
Oh, jeez. Screwed that one up. I gotta wait for the lasers to be ready.
So yeah, you wanna, yep.
Ah!
So the second the laser passes by, you wanna go. And what you'll probably have to do is cloak once you get up there, because then it'll slow down your momentum jumping up.
I don't have to cloak for these, do
Nope. As long as you are not moving,
Yeah.
they won't detect you.
I? Gotcha.
And then there's a guy at the bottom.
Ah! There's a guy at the bottom. Jeez, ew. I'm lagging out. Total lag. Ah! I gotta like wait by that thing for just a second more. Okay, cloak.
There you go.
Now I'm good.
Now you get to go through this fun level.
Oh shoot. Oh
So-
my gosh.
Oh no!
Ah!
So that's the hard part. There is the checkpoint, but you gotta
fight for it.
Yeah, you gotta fight for it.
Ah! Now I'm mad. Now it's like Demon Souls when I get mad and I can't go anywhere. I think you'd really like Demon Souls.
Yeah?
Like, cause if you're into challenging and speedrunning stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm down to try them. I haven't yet, but I want to.
I think that'd be kind of a you game. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why am I doing this to myself?
So maybe when.
This is it.
Yeah. So when you get to this next screen.
Oh my gosh! I forget about things that are near me.
When you get to the next screen, there's a this is one of these levels where, because there's so much going on, it's an easier one to die on.
Yep, I agree.
And so it's a room that we actually have a backup strategy for.
Oh, okay. Backup strats.
Yep. Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar with speedrunning, we gotta be so speedy that we have to shorten the word strategy to strat.
Your strats. You even do work. Ah, are you kidding me?
I think. Hang on. Let it go for. Okay. Yeah. You'll have to get up there pretty quick. Because you can beat the level without getting the checkpoint.
Oh yeah.
But then if you die, it sucks and you have to go all the way to the beginning. But so we always try to collect the checkpoint, but just in case you don't collect it.
Okay, I need to give it a second longer.
Because if you haven't noticed already, this game is based on cycles quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because the lasers move at a different speed than the motion sensors. So, when you do things, it's, if you were to just sit and let them pass by a few times,
yeah,
the timing is going to be completely different than if you were to go right away from the start of the level. There you go.
Yeah, that was all I was focused on.
So, with this level, if you beat it without dying, then there's a certain pace that you can do it all at.
Mouse in there. You can see on our past streams if we leave that mouse, it's always sitting in the corner.
So this is one of those levels where if you die, you're not starting at the beginning of the level.
Oh gosh.
You start in the middle of it on that middle platform.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to have a slightly different strategy. To get through it as fast as possible.
Dude, that is a tough little cookie right there.
So if you go through this level without dying, just like you're doing now, you're kind of following behind and tailing him.
Yeah.
But our strat,
is a little different.
if you die and you have to start from the checkpoint, if you're fast enough, you can actually jump ahead of the.
Oh, okay.
Of the guard, and get it a little differently. I mean, it's slower because you had to die to do that strategy.
Got it.
But it's a way to make up some lost time. So, this is another cool thing. This is the first time you see it in this game. There are pressure sensors. They're like pressure bombs, essentially.
Yeah.
So if you,
Oh, I get it.
If you step on it,
yeah.
if you like jump onto it, then that's a lot of weight all at once, and it like kills you. Versus when you walk on them, you'll see a little red bar.
So I can't jump down from it.
And so you have a little bit of time before the pressure sensor goes off and kills you.
Oh, I can land? Oh no, I can't.
So you can't land on them, but you can walk on them.
I can walk across them. Okay.
But if you stay on them for too long, then they'll electrocute you. So that's where you got to do some tricky timing. Right here.
Some tricky timing I was trying out. Got it. Tricky timing done.
Tricky timing.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try this level, and then we're gonna let you go a little nuts. I want to see you.
All right.
I'm gonna let you.
So I could, if you want, finish out this level. I want to say this is level 4 or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, I see the picture. Oh, I see. Oh, and there's a pressure sensor thing up there. Oh my gosh.
This is one of these levels where there's very few levels that require you to flip jump, and I think this is one of them, where the only way you can beat it is if you flip jump.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
It actually didn't make me. The first jump I didn't do a flip jump.
Oh, okay.
I made it.
So something else we can do tonight, if you want.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right now is, if we were speedrunning it, it'd be called an any % run.
Yeah.
Because the goal is just to
finish it.
Just to finish it, and by whatever means necessary. There are 8 hidden levels throughout the game. And so if you want, I could do a run of getting all those as well.
Oh yeah.
And so those levels, all 8 of them have the same soundtrack, but it's a really cool song. The unfortunate part is it starts out kind of slow, so in a speed run you only catch like the first few seconds of it. But if you try to play through it, the song is really pretty. It's really cool.
Jeez.
Yeah, so this one you've got to jump over the laser, onto this other platform, walk across, get the badge without tripping the motion sensor. You gotta hurry and go back.
Oh my gosh. That's hard.
Yep, and there's also a camera down
there.
Oh,
I was like, what? Call
so...
I think we had our first...
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're good.
There we go. Don't know what happened there.
That was all part of the game. It was telling me to slow down.
You're going too fast.
I was going way too fast.
There you go. Alright, so now you have to just avoid the camera,
geez.
One laser,
and pressure sensor.
and the pressure sensor.
Can I run across the pressure?
You can.
Okay.
As long as you don't land on them when you jump down.
As long as you don't land on them. Boom, I land on them. Ugh. Ah! Okay, I need more time. I'm the fastest speed. I'm gonna go over here. Doesn't work. Thank you, Dark Souls. Ah! Everything wants to kill me.
You gotta be a master.
You know, I'm not a master. I'm like a novice spy. Oh my gosh. This soundtrack has had to repeat 30 times.
Oh!
Alright, bad review coming your way, Chris. On Steam.
No.
You'll never make another game in this town.
So something that's kind of cool about the lasers.
Nothing.
Or not. Sorry, not the lasers, but the motion sensors. We've already went past the level, but there's one level. It's where they're very first introduced, where you can actually jump over them.
Oh, okay.
So, because the motion sensors, it's only detecting motion at that kind of at the bottom of it. It's only like a frame or two, where right when the motion sensor hits the floor, you can jump.
Okay.
And then move past them. But there's we already passed the only point in the game where that's kind of a useful trick. But it is still really cool that kind of a cool development, that we found.
I don't know if I can jump over this laser.
Yeah. If you're cloaked, you won't be able to.
Well, I'm too slow when
So-
I was cloaked on that.
Yeah. So if you go right now, the camera, by the time you make it over to the badge, will turn around.
I keep jumping on it though, like an idiot.
There you
Okay.
go.
Alright, best player in the game. Here we go.
So there's another strategy that's kind of cool.
I'm gonna let you play for a little bit.
So yeah, that's fine. So I'll talk about the strategy actually. You don't remember exactly what the agreed upon term is. It's either screen flipping or screen jumping. So I talked about how everything's in a cycle.
Yeah.
And the cycle restarts anytime you enter a level. So even this guy right here in the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
If I leave and enter the screen again, even if he's all the way on the right, when I enter, he's going to be on the left. You see?
Yeah.
So we use that to our advantage. So say if I die here.
Is there any terms for Master Spy? Because I noticed watching Summoning Saw, there is terms like, if we get an L gate, if we get this kind of thing. Is there
Yeah, so
what are some terms?
So we
people
talked
should know?
about flip jumping, which is just the double jump.
Yeah.
And then this kind of what screen flipping, screen jumping, whatever you want to call it.
Flipping, okay.
And so you can move. There's a little bit of a transition between the parts of the level.
Yeah.
And so we use that to our advantage because Master Spy, you still have full control of him while it's in transition. And so we can kind of get ahead of that. Oops, I didn't mean to restart the whole thing. Kind of get ahead of the cycle a little bit. Something that I think you would have seen by now is I'm sure there's a term for it that someone coined at some point, but there's a glitch that will do. I'm not playing this very well. I'm too busy trying to talk.
Yeah, you're trying to talk.
Where you can actually jump through floors that you're not supposed to.
Oh, there's glitches.
This is gonna be hard. Do I have a restart level button? Shoot. Normally we do.
There's a button you can just press and restart the level?
Yeah, like a quick restart. And maybe there isn't one map for the controller, but
so.
there we go. So that jump that I just did right there, he put it in there But the only way you can do it is you kind of have to perfectly land in between two pressure plates.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of breezed through it just out of habit. You see these kind of little things. Those are some hidden enemies. And if you were, playing this not in a speed run, you'd think, oh, this is the exit right here.
Yeah.
But when I did that, when I walked over to it, this bookcase moved and a secret door opened.
Oh, nice.
And we're at the end.
Dude, look, cool Apple Watch.
Yep. Master Spy, did you get the reel? It's not here. And Feldstrom is dead.
That's a bummer.
That's a bummer. Do you think Buzzard turned on him?
Oh, shoot. That was cool.
Excuse me just a moment. Can't be caught by the Master Spy.
I love this. I know that Ninja Gaiden was an inspiration.
Oh,
on
absolutely.
Like that,
yeah.
Especially in these cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this game is a little bit more forgiving than Ninja Gaiden in the sense of how precise you have to be in Ninja Gaiden stuff.
Well, and that's kind of what this...
But this is pretty precise too on some stuff, but like it's doable, whereas Ninja Gaiden was like, come on.
Yeah, because you can think of this as a...
spiritual successor.
As a spiritual successor, you can think of it as like a sneaking game, as a, a spy game. And it is a spy game, but really it's more of a, precision platformer.
Yeah. More
than it is like a, like Metal Gear Solid would be a, like a sneaking game.
Yeah.
So you want me to keep going? Or
keep going.
Right. So mission 3, there's 5 missions total.
I think people see me screw up on a game enough that...
So this is where using a controller is going to be hard. Because you see what I did, you're not supposed to be able to pass through the platforms. Because if I push down, nothing happens.
Yeah.
But if you flip jump fast enough, because your hitbox, your character gets a lot smaller when you're in this flip. And so when your hitbox gets bigger again from you standing up, you actually pass through the platform.
Nice. I love stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's not an intended mechanic. And it's going to be very hard to do on a controller, but that's alright. And so these guys are kind of like almost like the boos in Mario, where when you've got your back turned, they come after you.
Yeah, that's cool.
As
Dude,
you saw,
I love the soundtrack.
In the cutscene. Oh, man. Because when I play with a keyboard, I can have 2 fingers doing jumping at the same time because I can use the space bar or one of the other buttons that are mapped to jump on the keyboard. Oh man, this is gonna be a challenge. See, I don't even know how to play it normal. I only know the. There we go. So this is gonna be kind of interesting.
Oh shoot! They bought a freaking.
And
tiger.
so now, also, Mission 3 introduces tigers and these falling platforms.
Do you remember what game it was that you played that you first was like, I'm going to try to do that a little faster this time around or whatever, like trying to speed run? For me, I think it was like Donkey Kong 64. It was one of those N64 games because I'd play them a bunch and I would start to get a rhythm of like, okay, this is how I do this enemy real quick or whatever, or like Majora's Mask,
Yeah.
One of those, I think, I was getting pretty good at where stuff was at.
You know what? I honestly don't know. Actually, yes, I do, and you're gonna laugh at me for it. It was probably Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh yeah,
because it had an adventure mode.
Oh yeah,
or it had the adventure mode, but it's not meant to be like a long story game.
Yeah,
it's just an adventure that you go on. When with whatever character you pick.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do the speed running. This is a strat that Obi Dobi kind of found.
This is an Obi Dobi original.
he kind of found one method of doing it, and because what he would do when he first thought about going this route is, so what he would do is jump up to where the tiger is at.
Yeah.
Go up and get a key card, and he would actually flip jump and go like and glitch through the floor again. Wait for the right cycle. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. And then I jump up, get the key card, and I actually jump over the enemy.
Oh, okay.
But the timing is very, very strict. It's not a forgiving strat. So here's the intended method: is you wait for the saw blades, which are another thing that are introduced in this mission. Oh, and another thing that's introduced in this mission is the platforms that shoot arrows at you when you land on them. So we'll see plenty of that in this mission. Yeah, I'm just gonna die. This is another level that's got a messed up hitbox, so the edge of this platform up here, you can actually kind of jump through it and then you won't land on top.
Yeah.
Another thing that you'll see exploited in a regular run is like this stationary guard.
Yeah.
When he smokes, he's not paying attention.
Oh, okay.
So you can uncloak, for a brief second.
That's interesting. This is a well-designed little game.
And so this is another screen flip. It's because you hear people talk about glitches and exploits, where a glitch is something that was it's a broken tactic that you use to your advantage.
Yeah.
Where this is more of an exploit because he put in those transitions.
Yeah.
But if you we're just exploiting them for our own gain of going a little faster.
You're getting sliced in the head.
I'm a little thrown off by the
glitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right though.
As you know, they should have a any % run and running on a MacBook from 2015 run.
So this is a fun level if you've never to figure out for the first time, because there's actually a couple different routes you can take to not get hit by all the arrows.
Another one that I would speed run or whatever is Super Mario Brothers 3.
Oh,
I had that on Game Boy, and we would just play that in middle school. And it's like, okay, who can get past it? Like, what level are you on by now and stuff? We were in during lunch or whatever.
Yeah,
that was a fun one. Super Mario 64.
64.
That was a good one.
That was actually the game that got me interested in speedrunning at all.
Yeah, can you speedrun some of that or?
No, I never took the time because
there's so much of that.
I instantly wanted to jump to the any % category.
Yeah.
You collect no stars in that game. In that.
Yeah,
method.
I've seen that. All they do is
it's incredibly hard.
They go up that staircase. They do some impossible thing, and they go, and he goes up through the staircase.
It's called a backwards long jump.
Yeah.
So in Mario, when you hold Z and then push A while you're running, then you do the long jump.
Yeah.
Do it. Start going. Carry your momentum backwards, and then just.
The best ones to watch are Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, I think.
Ocarina of Time.
I think those two are, saying on my mind, the best speedruns to watch.
It's a fantastic run to watch. This is probably my favorite exploit, or this is more of a glitch probably.
Yeah.
Doesn't really have a name, but we use the screen flipping to our advantage because, it starts from the same state every time.
Yeah.
Like we talked about in the cycles. Well, the very last thing to load is this right here. It's a door.
Yeah.
That what you would normally have to do if you were playing this casually is you see there's a checkpoint and the little red X on the right.
Yeah. That opens that door.
That opens the door, and you would have to go all the way up through here.
Yeah.
Past that guard, go down, go all the way back, and then you could go through this door.
Yeah.
But this door is the last thing that loads when you go into this level. So if you screen flip and walk, you can actually walk through doors.
Oh, and especially with my lag, you can go through 3 doors.
Yep. So that is probably my favorite, just because it's so like, like I wasn't the one who figured it out that you could do that, but like, how crazy is it that is,
Speaking of speedrunning, I have to talk. I don't think I've ever talked about it on the channel or whatever at all, but there is. Have you seen the Super Mario 64 speedrunner who you can... There are exploits in that game where you can... There is a run... Or this guy was uploading these runs of Super Mario 64 where
I know exactly what you're going to talk
pressing
about.
A.
Yep.
And he said doing this level on a half a press or whatever, and
Yep.
he went on to explain what a half a press is and whatever else. But getting through the game, this level without pressing A, look it up. Just press yourself.
If you literally just look up half press.
Yeah, half press Super Mario 64, you will find this guy. Man, I wish I could. I have to give this guy credit because it is the most entertaining. I watched this at work. I watched it for a week straight because it was cracking me up so much. But it is a video where he doesn't press A in Super Mario 64. That game is essentially jumping.
Yes.
It's Mario. You have to jump. So done in a half press. Half press. Half A button press. Panic Coic 2012 was the guy's name. But what he does is he enters the level holding A or something, and then you have to activate something by letting go at some point. I don't know.
Yeah.
But in order to do it, it takes him like hours. He has to build up speed and like glitch up the speed thing. There's a whole exploit of that, of like getting up against a wall. I don't know. But what is so funny is the graphics in this video are like better than anything I've ever created in my video career. Just to explain this. To explain it, it is like college level expert course Stanford. And I'm watching this and I'm like, he could have solved world hunger. Like the level of care that's what it is, the time. And then as he's explaining it, he goes, so how do we do this? Well, I'll explain. But first, we have to talk about parallel universes. Yeah. That is the funniest line because it does go on to explain that there's different probability stuff and please watch it because
so fun.
By the end of it your brain is mush because you're listening to it and it makes sense, but you're like, the level of human ingenuity that had to go, like, and all the comments are like, dude, people in NASA haven't even thought to this level. And you're talking about that in Super Mario 64, so hats off to that guy.
Yes, that is
probably
a very
the
fun
smartest
video.
speedrunner. Obi Doby and you are up there, but I think this guy beats it.
This is a fun little, technically a glitch, where you can go through the edge of a floor, where the floor meets the wall.
Yeah.
If you flip jump through it, it's the same kind of thing. You can actually flip through.
That flip jump saves you.
Yep. And so this level, it has 4 doors in 4 corners of the map.
So how far are we away from the end of the game?
We're in Mission 3. This is the last level of Mission 3. And there is 5 missions.
Just 5 missions, okay.
So, if it wasn't for this dang...
lag.
Well, not even the lag. If it...
the button. Controller.
Using a controller instead of a keyboard. Yeah, I probably could have had it beat by now. But that's alright. So this is a fun one. If you do it fast enough, when you very first walk in the room, you flip jump and you have to cloak immediately.
Oh, because you're going to go through the floor.
Because you're going to go through the floor and he's still going to be facing you. I refuse to be beaten. There we go.
Nice.
Oh. So we don't even have to engage with the tiger like we would have.
Yeah. We don't need no stinking tigers.
Nope. Alright, last door. And one of the crazy things that you can do in this game is there's a master mode and then a blind master mode. And so in master mode, it's just the game as is, but with no checkpoints.
Oh my gosh. So you do the whole level.
So it's the entire level with no checkpoints.
Have you done that one yet?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then, for the operative mode that we're playing in, there's like 7 or 8 people that have submitted runs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is a very small community. But
this is the GIF I've seen of this game.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll talk more about it in a second after we finish through the cutscene.
Put them away, brothers.
So he's trying to figure out who are you working for? Who's trying to get me while I'm trying to recover this reel?
Yeah.
So Master Spy knows. He says, "Hey, if this is who I think it is that's behind all this, I know he's good with the computers." The guy with the computer realizes. They're suicide switches.
Oh shoot, they Epstein themselves.
So, Master Spy got led into this building trying to find this reel that can stop World War III.
But that's not even the worst that can happen.
It's not even the worst that can happen. But now he's got to try and escape. He already did it.
Oh, shoot. You got some Slender Man looking look right there. Lily's on the Apple Watch.
Coming to pick you up, Master Spy.
Man, I love this art.
Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Mission 3. Alright, I think I'm happy with that so far for tonight. Awesome. How about you just start out and we'll wrap this up.
You want to... I could probably wrap this up.
Okay. You can beat the whole game?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through the whole game.
You alright if we keep watching the cutscenes though?
Yeah.
I almost never watch. I don't ever watch
you don't
them.
ever watch them
because you skip through them. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, if you can beat it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I didn't know if the lag was going to keep you down or...
It might just take me a couple extra tries for a few things, but that'll be alright. Master Spy, how do you feel?
So your friend did the programming.
Yes.
Okay, and then he kind of outsourced or found the second guy was doing the graphics and stuff. Man, good team.
Oh yeah. And so it's kind of funny that all the people I used to work with were, if you look through the credits and there's beta tester credits.
Yeah.
And they're all my colleagues that I worked with in Illinois. Master Spy, we're here.
We're here, Daddy.
Master Spy, listen. The Buzzard is taking complete control of the Gale Electro manufacturing installation. Threatening to vent deadly zirconium gas into the surrounding villages if his demands are not met. It's not designed to accommodate any human operators, so it's extremely dangerous.
He's somehow inside. Perhaps.
Stick to the original agreement. He's a professional, all right.
Nice. Also, I know with this stream, I was trying to like full screen this and bring it over. It needs to probably be all the way to the edge, but you can see it.
That's the resolution it was made in to fit the old school graphics
Yeah,
style.
I know it's 4x3, but I don't think it's totally. Or is it supposed to look like that? Is it supposed to be in this little?
Yeah, like
with those big borders. I didn't know if it was because it was freaking up when I was like. Of course, you can see it with all the lag, but like bringing it over and trying to get it on the screen was hell.
All right, so this level is the factory level. You get introduced to the robots. So what I'm going to try to do, and if it doesn't work, I'll do a slower strat. I'm going to try to double jump over the robot so I can get to this door before it closes. So now you get doors that automatically open and close.
Okay.
On timers. So.
You're making some Zach level mistakes here.
I am. So I'll go for the safe strat.
Safe strat. Ooh.
I'm gonna go for this. I probably won't get it. Yeah. So if you like how I talked about before, if you die, there's sometimes you have to have like a backup strat.
Yeah.
That level is one of them. If you do it first try, you can skip one of those platforms. So yeah, I'm just trying to move through it real fast. So there's lots of other things that are introduced in this mission, including these grinders.
Yeah, the grinder stuff.
And then you also get the electricity and these little like I'm not sure what the word for them would be, but the crushers.
So is there any other game that you've tried to speed run, or is it
so
a Master Spy? Or?
The only one I've learned all the way through is Master Spy. I did start learning some Mario 64, kind of like we talked about.
Yeah.
But I went for the hardest category right away.
Which is 80%.
And gave up. I think there's a different word for it. But yeah, I guess it is any percent.
Yeah, it is.
I also learned a bunch of the Smash Bros. Melee speed run.
Yeah, adventure mode.
The hard thing with that one though is there's a lot of what the speedrunning community calls RNG.
Okay, I've heard that term.
I don't actually
random number generator.
I was gonna say I don't actually know what it stands for, but it's essentially there's randomness that's hard to account for.
Yeah.
And even so, the guy who holds all the Melee speedrun records, you can see in some of his like world record runs, like when he gets the world record, he's like, "Oh, finally!" Because like
he's probably done
it's so luck dependent for certain things to be optimum.
Man,
that he was just like, he was ready to be done with it, but he had already put
so many hours,
all the time and work into it that he wanted to get the records. Yeah.
Man.
So that's one I never finished, and I started learning it while I was still in college. So there's a lot of things I started and never finished when I was in school, just because stuff takes time. But so I'm playing this level, what for me would be considered so slow, but it's kind of hard to get used to.
I've thrown in lag and a controller your way.
Yeah, it's all right.
One that would be fun for me, and another one that I've played so many times, is Tony Hawk.
Yes. Have you ever watched?
I haven't watched the big dogs though. I only, as a kid, was like, okay, Each run, I was getting better to the point where I was like stacking them, and in the first level, I could do all of the challenges, and then the second one, I can get half of them, and then you'd be faster the next time.
So the thing with Tony Hawk runs that's crazy is that game loads really well.
Yeah.
Or like doesn't require a lot of loading for the menus.
Yeah.
So what's almost the coolest part of those runs is watching people soar through the menus. Because there's no like waiting on loading, it's just available right away, and so they
it's funny watching, like, listen to you like talk about stuff, and then you're like,
and then I have to focus for a second. Yeah, because that's just as cool as watching actually, the skating in the game. So here's another glitch jump that we got to do. And see, it's a hard one. If you get the timing to do it really fast, sometimes you have to cloak right away so that you don't get caught by the robot. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
And this is where we take advantage of the...
Another thing, speedrunning wise or whatever wise, have you seen King of Kong?
Mm-mm.
The movie King of Kong? It's about the two back-to-back, like, they go back and forth on the world record of Donkey Kong, the arcade Donkey Kong game. Very great movie, because you just get to see, what's his name, Bill something is one of them, and he is the most cockiest guy, and then the other guy's more humble or whatever, and it's those two bouncing back and forth. And Billy Mitchell, that's what it is. Billy Mitchell's one of them, and then I forgot the name of the other guy. But what's funny is, recently, I say about like 3 or 4 years ago, I think, that guy got like banned, Billy Mitchell, because he was like cheating at that or whatever. He was caught cheating on one of the things, so his world records got removed.
Wow.
But you should check out that movie. That is an awesome movie. But great quote from it is, there's something in the game, if you keep playing the game, like people are trying to get the high scores and stuff, but if you go, there is an end to Donkey Kong. It's called a kill screen. It's like at the very end or whatever. It's literally just, it kills you because there's no other memory to like keep creating levels. I don't know. But it basically just stops or whatever, and it's a big deal. So when Billy Mitchell or something and some other guy was there, like kind of following these two back and forth, I don't know what it was, but in the movie, great part of the movie, they are, the other guy, not Billy Mitchell, I think, the other guy was playing and was about to hit a kill screen. He was so far into it. And you see the guy going around, and I quote this all the time, he goes around to the other people in the thing, he's like, hey, kill screen coming up. Like, they're trying to play their own game.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
And they start gathering around, but I just like, hey, kill screen coming up. Or we're just like alerting the whole arcade, and they come around. Like,
that's funny.
Hey, kill screen coming up in about 5 minutes. Kill screen, guys, like, and they all gather around, like.
Wow, that's actually really cool.
You would love that movie, I think.
Yeah, that sounds great. So I'll show you something kind of fun. Secret part of the level where he had started to design the level to go under this cruise ship. And I did it on accident, out of habit. I'm so sorry. I skipped the last big cutscene.
Oh, no, that's okay.
So essentially what happens is you meet Buzzard, the guy behind the computer. He self-destructs the place.
Oh, shoot.
Master Spy is dead.
Oh, shoot.
And then you awaken to this screen.
But what was that you were going to? That he was going to create more. And
So he had started to create the level a certain way.
Yeah.
Decided against it, but there's still some platforms there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So mission 5, the last mission.
Is this mission 5?
This is mission 5.
Okay.
So 10 levels in the mission. Now you see the progression of now the dogs. There were already dogs.
Now there's mean dogs.
But now these dogs, because before they just sat in one stationary position and only moved.
Oh, they're movie dogs.
And now, yeah, these dogs kind of patrol. And then now also all of the guards, if you land on the same plane as them,
yeah,
they turn around.
Oh shit.
And so you know the sneaking behind them only works if you're already on their level, if that makes sense.
Yeah. My dog is taking you out.
Alright, so here's another door skip.
Door skip coming up. Hey,
There it is.
door skip coming up.
Oh, and then so
we're banned off Twitch. Got porn on the screen.
Oh, that's true. So another mechanic that's introduced is, so those fields, if you are invisible,
yeah,
while you go through them, they shock you.
Oh, nice.
And you found out. So just another level. So you have to be uncloaked when you go through them.
Lots of fun little mechanics they use for it. So did you find out about this game on your own or after you met?
It was after I had met him.
Okay, and he explained, like, I made this cool game.
Well, and actually it was one of the guys I was working with told me about it. The developer Chris, he wasn't even the one to tell me.
Oh, wow.
To die now.
Word gets around about Master Spy.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Cool, man.
Yeah, another mechanic. Now there are these platforms that trigger...
I love the people that were working out in the gym.
Yeah. There's now these platforms that trigger those death ball things to come after you. And there's also sharks now.
Oh, nice.
That once you go above water level...
they bite your butt.
They jump after you, yeah. Oh, I need this key card.
Oh my gosh. Those daggone sharks.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Don't you worry about it.
We have a kill screen coming up, guys. Just heads up, about 5 minutes. He like knows where you're going. He's like,
yeah, because once you get above water level, then he gets a little faster and starts coming after you.
Ooh. Dog. Dang! Is that just the lag or just...
The lag is what's messing me up.
Yeah.
But I feel like
well, you definitely
like a baby. I'm just like, oh, I can't do it. It's
no, I think you're speedrunning the lag version.
Yeah.
Lag any percent is what we're doing tonight.
In the Melee community, they call me a John. Somebody at a tournament a long time ago was just complaining, saying, "Oh, I only lost because the controller was messing me up, or the TV was wrong."
Yeah.
And his name was John. And so that forever became the term.
Well, I've heard of that just from memes online, or like, it was the controller, like, yeah, that's always been a funny excuse to like...
There we go.
Nice.
Easy peasy. Get over here, do a little jump and a whoop. And I whoop. Oop. Oh, come on.
Mean dog.
It is a mean dog.
I can tell that you have this down pat
It is.
so good, but the lag has changed everything you know. Like,
Yes.
you're basically playing mirror mode of this.
That's really what it is, kind of, yeah.
You have it down so bad, and your brain's like, stop. Why is it not computing?
There we go. Goodness
Gotta
gracious.
account for the lag. Sorry, guys. If you want to donate $2,500 to the Patreon that we don't have, you can get a new laptop that we can. Because I would stream this through my Mac and just do it that way, and we did that, and something. This is gonna be crazy. Whenever my heater kicks on, or I think it doesn't necessarily have to be my heater. The screen blinks. My screen goes out for just a split second.
Really?
And it turned off my like. If it doesn't detect there's HDMI, the stream stops. It'll stop my stream or whatever.
Holy cow.
So we did Gone Home with Travis through my Mac, and because of that glitching or whatever, it was killing the stream. So I had like 10. We lost subscribers because of that. We gained no subscribers because of it. Because people were like, "Why
Oh
are
my
there
gosh.
13 stream? You know, why is he starting 13 streams up?" But
Alright.
so I learned my lesson on that one.
So this is a fun one. My pride point is for this speed run is doing this whole level without dying,
Yeah.
because it's very hard to do. A lot of the guys do a reset. Like once they get a checkpoint, then they intentionally die and reset. So it starts the cycle over again.
Yeah. But you go no cycle.
That's what I prefer to do, and that's not gonna happen this time. And that's all right. So there is two or three more levels after this one. So we're almost done with the game.
It's crazy we're beating this tonight.
Oh yeah. Alright. There's the other checkpoint. This is what.
If you beat this game, you'll be ahead of everybody with games you beat for the year so far.
That's well.
I don't know
If
who
we
else.
counted it that way, I've beaten this game.
But I mean, like you personally.
yeah.
Just for,
I'm just saying how many times I've beat this
Yeah.
game. Okay. Calm down. I just gotta.
yep.
Here we go.
Is what I have to do. Demon Souls, Dark Souls. Nice.
There we go. So
So do you think you'll ever do? We joked about this. The site Reset Era, I think it was NeoGAF at the time, had something that said 52 games in a year.
oh my
And
gosh.
Travis, you know him on the channel, said, "I'm gonna do it." And I laughed and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna try it too." And as a joke, I said that. And sure enough, we both did it that year. I ended up doing it because I played a bunch through NES games. I got the what's it called?
The NES Classic.
No, I got the Retron 5.
Oh
that
yeah.
let me do save states and stuff, so that let me at least beat these older games that are quicker if you have save states. So I was able to just barrel through them, and I ended up doing 50. One and only time. I don't think I'll ever do that again in my whole rest of my life.
Oh, I'm never gonna do that. I can guarantee.
You got to do it once.
So let me catch you up on the story that I accidentally skipped over out of habit from the last mission.
Okay, so the guy's in the pool now.
Yes.
He's
So
in his little hot tub.
So the buzzard, you found out because he blew up the building, the factory,
Yeah.
thinking that he killed Master Spy with him, and part of the reason why I did that is because Master Spy discovered that the guy that hired him, is actually the one behind it all.
Yeah.
He, those blueprints, those reels, they actually are. A part of a machine that he's developed. And this machine is essentially like the Big Brother computer. Like, it knows everything about everyone, invades all their privacy.
Okay.
You tell it, or you ask it a question, only you would have known, and this computer knows it because it's illegally gathered all this info. And so they think Master Spy is dead, but actually Master Spy survived it and is now coming back and saying, "Hey, you hired me to get this reel for 50,000 or for 100,000. This is our deal. I've got the reel. Come on, let's go. And you know, Gale and his daughter are both in on it.
Oh shoot.
And so they're on this yacht trying to sell this illegal computer that knows everything, trying to make billions of dollars off of it. And so part of their trying to escape from kill Master Spy with their evil plan, this big yacht that they're on is actually now becoming a submarine.
I just want to say, as someone that doesn't know how to draw or do whatever, like using that shadow, you know what I mean, how they did the graphic and stuff, like, how do you even make 16-bit art? Like, I don't even know how to begin how to make that art, you know what I mean? Like, there's just certain things that... I can do video stuff all day long, but, like, this is just, like, crazy to me.
So I talked a little bit earlier about master mode, where it's the game but with no checkpoints.
Yeah.
There's also a blind master mode.
The game is just, you don't see anything.
And so, what you're about to see in these last few levels, the lights are out, and so you can only see the area around Master Spy.
Oh my gosh.
And Blind Master is master mode with, no checkpoints, but then the entire game is in this.
Oh my gosh. Have you done that before?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. You just really know the levels. And stuff,
then once you do it so much, you just know the levels. And so, what they're talking about now, and you've seen them before, these orbs, these like death orbs, they can follow you even if you're cloaked, and we're about to see a bunch of them come out. You'll hear that sound,
yeah.
You're going to hear that about 1,800 times in the next 3 levels.
Speaking of hearing things a million times, one of my favorite things I quote all the time, it's obnoxious. I don't know if it's a glitch or whatever happened. I recently did a video. I just compiled the decade video, whatever, just stuff over my decade or whatever. And when I was looking through footage, I found this old video I took when they remastered Kingdom Hearts 2. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, I don't think you've ever played. Have you played any of that?
I haven't played. I've played a little bit of the first one.
Is his name Phil from Hercules? The little thing or whatever. You're fighting the Hydra. You fight the Hydra from Hercules. Well, the whole time, that Phil's off to the side going, "Get up on the Hydra's back! Get up on the Hydra's back!" The whole level, and it does it. And I was like, I wonder if it's gonna fix it in the HD version. Nope, it's still there, baby. They did not fix anything. So me and an old friend would always quote that all the time. Get up on the Hydra.
I've heard you say that.
Funniest thing about that, Craig's little brother was playing it. And we'd already played a bunch, and we knew that part, and he got to that part when we were watching his little brother play. It says, "Get up on the Hydra's back, get up on the Hydra's back, get up on the Hydra's," and he's having trouble, and he looks up, he's like, "What do I do?" And he's like, "Get up on the freaking Hydra's back!" Okay, we're fighting.
So, Gale just killed his own daughter.
Oh my gosh. Not a good move.
What's he gonna do? You gotta chase him.
Your delinquency is intolerable. Man, I've heard that my whole life.
Okay, so now the last few levels are in this blind mode.
With lag.
Yep.
And a controller.
And so again, you hear that little sound. That is the sound when you land on the same plane as as these enemies,
Yeah.
they turn around and they go after you. Holy cow! Come on. There we go.
Really can't handle these graphics.
I think the
like
laptop's
that.
getting overheated.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, open the door. Get out of there. And yeah, the dog. That's fine. Whatever. Give it a second.
Let the mat catch up.
This is a fun little section. I say as I die. Oh man, this is good. Get a shark. So the cool thing about this level, and we may not see it, if you do it without dying. Oh, I did it! So these orb things, there was one that came out at the very beginning of the level. That, see, it followed me all the way in.
Oh gosh.
Because I never died, so it still spawned and it followed me from the other screens.
Wow.
So here it is. This is the last level. So I got the lights turned back on.
Oh nice. Got the lights.
Alright, come
Oh
on.
gosh, we've got a shark in here.
So, you have just a frame or two to jump when you land and they turn around.
Yeah.
You have just a
Dang.
second while you're waiting on them to turn around. Yeah, it's lagging out real good.
Is it hot? It doesn't seem hot. This game is just intensive, dude. You should have freaking thought of.
There's Gale right there. So here we go. If we were in a marathon, I'd say get ready for time. Oh, and then I would die just like.
And then the time burst would have to lag out to catch up to. It just can't take this many things on screen at a time. This is a very graphic-intensive game.
Here we
I can
go.
run Crisis Season.
And oh my gosh, I have never died like that before. That I was literally crossing the threshold of beating the game.
I love that we have the world speedrunner, and I gave him the worst tools to complete his mission. This looks unbearable to play.
Nope. Oh, I saved myself with the. There we go. Beat the game. Time.
Time. And there's a new world record, definitely, with the lag. If you account for the lag, that was probably a new speedrun.
Yep. Alright, so Gale's running away with the money. He's almost free. Yes, he's running towards the exit.
Oh my
Into the
gosh.
line, Gale.
Oh my gosh.
And this is some very cool animation that you get to see through this. I'd seen your escape pod already. You're a formidable client. But our contract ends now.
Oh my gosh. Have you played Hotline Miami?
Yes! I love it.
I love Hotline.
I haven't
played the second one.
Yes, I haven't played it yet, but
We should do the second one for a stream.
I'd love to do that. That'd be a lot of fun.
Not on this laptop. We'll
No.
figure it out elsewhere.
Obi Doby, I'm going to bring him up because he always ends his stream at a very specific spot. Splendid! And then he cuts it right there. I wonder if you even know who I really am. You don't even know who I am, do you? Before you die, I'll show you. Now's my chance.
He took off his cloak. Nice.
Couldn't escape. You ruined everything. Got his cash, got his 100K.
Nice. When's Master Spy 2 coming out? He's got 100,000. I want to see where he goes with that money.
And your reel is delivered as promised.
Nice. Tisk.
Go ahead and take it. That was our agreement.
What a straight chap.
Trust, integrity, honor. Only the weak and powerless can live by those precepts. These things are utterly impossible in our world. Don't you want to know who I really was? Our mission is concluded.
I was. Siegfried Wellmhick.
Codename Starlion.
Who is that? This conversation never happened.
So, the really cool thing I mentioned earlier, those 8 hidden levels.
Yeah.
If you beat them all, the cutscenes around Mission 4 and Mission 5 change, and you get the true ending.
Oh, the true ending.
Yep.
Nice. Blind Master mode. Okay, I'll
Because
do
we've
that.
beaten the game,
Easy.
you can do Blind Master mode now. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Turbo Gun.
Awesome. Good job, Turbo Gun. Andrea. And he's went on to win an Oscar.
Yep. A Grammy.
A Grammy.
I thought about letting you have it.
No, I'm not going to let I have it. But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's really awesome.
Chris Truitt, who I worked with. John Coxworth is the artist.
Chris is the
guy I worked with, yep.
Original soundtrack by Andre Allen. He's won a Grammy.
Yep. Testers, Johnny Matthews, the guy who hired me for the job that I worked with Chris. Matt Bernico and Patrick Holler, I took over their positions when they moved on to other jobs. So, yeah, a lot of those guys are all people I worked with
That's
Chris.
awesome.
Yep.
And we celebrated them tonight playing on the laggiest setting. And Spockers 2. Hats off to Spockers 2.
Caps off.
And Obi-Wan, Obi-Kenobi.
Obi-Dobi
Kenobi.
Yeah, definitely want to thank...
you gotta thank Obi-Dobi.
Obi-Dobi, and we gotta thank C Average.
C Average.
The original speedrunners of this
OG
game.
speedrunners of the game. Awesome.
Awesome community to be with. Super fun guys. There's a Discord for Turbo Gun. where we talk about Master Spy, some of
Yeah.
the other games. It's just a fun community of people that if anyone wanted to join, Turbo Gun is the Discord. Please, you're welcome to come in. Learn how to speedrun the game.
Learn how to...
Hang
you
out.
might even get links to bestbuy.com/newcomputers. You never
You
know.
could. You might.
Hey, I've got a problem. My machine can't run a 16-bit game. And you might get a tip, like, where to buy, like, check out and stuff. I think what might have happened also... This should have just run perfectly. It didn't seem hot. I had to move it over... And then the resolution would change if it was over here versus over here. I don't know. It was in window mode. And
that probably makes a difference.
I think I found a new exploit of the game, which is run it in a weird way. But
that's all right.
Yeah, good job, Turbo Gun. That was a fun little game. That's cool that you knew them. It's fun. I put you through the ringer. The world
You did.
speedrun. You had it so memorized, like already memorized, but you did not account for the 3-second lag that happened between everything. So
that's all right.
I gave you a new mode.
You
They
did.
haven't put out yet. So, but thank you for joining me, and we'll have to check out like Hotline Miami and some other
Absolutely.
kind of similar kind of 16-bit kind of games. I think those are fun.
Absolutely.
And I think we should revisit Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh, absolutely.
We did another hangout, Toe Jam and Earl. He wasn't living here at the time. We did it like cross online, and we lost. And that makes me so mad because it's like it was an hour and a half down the drain and we didn't get anywhere. So pissed off. So I think if we're sitting on the same couch, we have that same energy.
Yep.
Maybe we'll beat it this time. But thanks for watching. Check out, we do Hangouts every Thursday around 7:30 when we can. We got a podcast monthly where we go through games, movies, TV shows we watch for the month. And we'll be putting out clips from our show Dweebs. We got some music videos from that, skits from that, some really cool stuff. So, and subscribe on Twitter. It's right there on the daggone screen when we go live, when we put out new podcasts, all the fun stuff.
Yep.
Any last words that you want to say as a master of Master Spy?
You can follow me. All the social medias are Devin L. Chaney. When I stream, it's kind of rare, but when I do, I would love for you to join. Do Master Spy speedruns. We'll do some music making. We'll maybe play some Smash. It's all kinds of good stuff.
Could be Smash involved.
Shouts outs to Turbo Gun, C Average, Obi Doby.
I just want to give a double clappy wappy to Obi Doby. One Kenobi on that for sure. But you know what time it is for this hangout?
What time is it?
Blind Master Mode. Blind Master Mode.